Yo, Divine, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you. One.
Up in the black Silverado, stop and get some petrol to hit the metro on full throttle. Across the gospels, we in the Mecca bottleneck. On 32nd, what is Bible, see Sharon flexing. Posted up like sticky note. You smell the icky in the air like hickory smoke. Carotene, we well represented. We on that Nick shit. You can smell it, so please don't step in it. Cause the burner cooking with gas. The cat in the alley dig up through your team trash. Getting that cash ready for DoorDash and make a splash. But they moving slow before the pregame show. No cash, so here's what's on tap. But God, no talking five. And report, keep my boo in the chat. Interacting with your mandem. It's a brand in front of the camera. There's a picture. Cats and snap back to fit the cat, so we Nick dripping. Nick feel, you know, we fit the description. It's the OG, Olin, and Anobi. Me and my man Brody, we run your fire TV, that's Cody.
It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. Real Talk.
Yo, salute everybody, man. Good evening. What's good? We are in the building, about to get it popping. Divine Shot Power. This the pregame show. Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down, man. We here at Knicks in Miami at the world most famous arena in about another hour and change, man. About to go down there and try to get it popping down there. So I'm really looking forward to this game. Try to get a win back under our belt after taking the L against the Golden State Warriors. But listen, we save all that for another day. Salute to the family in the chat. Salute to everybody. We bring my partner in the building, man. Shot Power was good, my man.
Peace to you, Divine. Salute to the family in the chat. Let's get it.
Yo, salute to the chat, man. Real talk, y'all in there heavy. Chop Low, my brother. What's popping? What's good, Chop? Supreme System, you already know. Daniel, what's good, man? Chris Rowe, what's good? Crim's dad, what's good? John McDonald, Mr. Tito's, what's popping, man? Fabian, my man. Yeah, real talk, Fabian. Thanks, Shop Powers called me. I had it actually 7:15 up there, but it was 6:15. Shop Powers caught me in time, Fabian, but I'm glad you caught on, dog. Appreciate that. My man, standing still. Stan, I was thinking about the brother today, Shop Powers. I actually stand in a minute. But there you go right there, man. So the vibe must have been felt. The spirit was out there. To my man, Stan Steele. What's the deal? To Stan, and everybody else. Coach was good. Good to see you, Coach. Andiats, my man, was popping. Buzzer beater. You already know what it is, man. It was good. It was good with you. But yeah, Shop Powell, we got them. We got them here tonight, man. We got the Knicks and Miami Heat at the world most famous arena tonight, man. Finally back for some home cooking for a minute, for at least one day. You know, we back here and back at MSG, man. So I'm excited about that. Hope we can go ahead and get a picture tonight, man. But other than that, what's good with you, man? How you doing, man? With the orange drip on, man? What's popping?
Everything crispy, man. You know how things go, man. We talk in the background. This is not a game to take lightly. No matter how Miami is going backwards right now, you know, after the the Butler trade and all that stuff, this is still Miami. And I mean, we have had a rival with Miami for 25, 30 years or something like that since Pat Riley has moved on from us. So it's been a rivalry ever since. So even with their team out there, and they come to Madison Square Garden, you know how we talk, Divine. Whenever you come to Madison Square Garden, you want to perform on Broadway. Lion King, The Phantom of the Opera, Fiddler on the Roof. You want to go out there and perform. You know what I mean? So you want to go out there and perform. And when you come to New York City, I don't care who you are, what team you are, where you playing at. When you come to MSG, you bring your A game, and we had to be mindful of that. Real talk.
Yeah, absolutely, man. They definitely gonna come here auditioning today, but they could keep auditioning for that play-in because they damn sure ain't stepping up on our level.
You know what I mean?
They could keep auditioning for that play-in, man, and all that good stuff, man. So we'll see how it goes, man. But it's gonna be fun tonight. I'm really excited about this thing, man. I gotta try to keep my how would I say, my humor motion, because Chris' dad has been beating me up every time I put on some drip. Chris' dad has been killing me, so I'm trying to stay level-headed. He said I look like I'm going to San Antonio. No, that's and the day after this when Chris dad, the San Antonio game. But salute to Crim's dad, dog, keeping the humor, keeping the love up in the building, man. Appreciate you, Crims. But yeah, man, Shot Power. This is one of them games where we want to get back off the shot, man. We took an L the other day in a hard-fought, good game, man. I thought the Knicks went out there and showed improved to me. They just wasn't able to hit a couple of shots like we said on the recap. But now we get to go in here against a team who we just beat maybe like a week ago down in Miami. So we got to go out there and try to do it again. Like I said, but I think this time hopefully it'll be a little bit more, how would I say, not as tough as it was, and get a win. No Jalen Brunson, so we go ahead and fight again, man. But obviously, we heard the news on him 3 to 4 weeks, so whenever he get back, we'll be glad about that. But other than that, it's just another game on the doctrine, my man. Another game on the doctrine. But what I'm happy about this game here is going to be one where we win tonight. Like I said, you got when you talked about it in the background, we got the Indiana Pacers playing Julius Randle and Edwards and all them guys. They hot 7 in a row. So I'm really looking for the Knicks to go out there and win this game tonight. Hopefully Indiana lose, pick up a full game on them. We picked up a half a game on the Bucks last night because they lost. So I think if we win this game tonight, man, I think we go on the road, San Antonio, Charlotte, back to back. Then we here with the Wizards, we here with the Clippers. I think we about to put this thing away in the next 4 or 5 games, ladies and gentlemen. So let's hope that they can go in there and execute what they need to do and all that good stuff. Because like I said, even though Miami going the other way, ladies and gentlemen, they still a team. They still got players. They still got talented players. Let's not get it twisted. They got some talented kids down there. But though they're not where they want to be, we can't take them lightly. They just as good as any team, and they still got Bam Adebayo, Khalil Ware down there. Still got Robinson. You still got all them guys. You still got Tyler Hero. I like some of the moves they made, man. Even with the trade, you got Davion Mitchell over here. They got a good team down there to build off of, man. But we can't stand the Heat. I couldn't care less about what they do, but we can't go in there and also take them for granted tonight like they're not an NBA team. Them cats is in the play-in right now, and if they stay in the play-in, anything can happen. Anything can happen. So let's go out there and smash them today, man. Get it going and beat these cats up and all that. My brother was good. Rob was popping. Rob G Money. Rob Woodward was good. Harlem World. Brian Acosta, as always, thank you for the donation in the super chat, my man. All day, every day. So to you, man. And Chris Bro, everybody. But yeah, Shop, I'm looking for a really good game today. I think our defense is playing very well. Third in the association out of the last 5 games. And I think about offense can get a flow. We need our bench tonight. Obviously, they didn't come out too well the other night. After having Deuce and Bryan had to be in the starting lineup, campaign them just to have it. So we're looking for them to turn around, be able to shoot on their home floor tonight. But that was a long road trip for them too. Like 11 days away.
2 weeks.
Yeah, but what they did though, to be away almost 2 weeks, 11 days, and come back 2-3 and lost your superstar, I can't be more happy, and I'm proud of this team, man. I'm really proud of this team, man, because they've been scrapping, fighting, grinding, not making no excuses about it. A little bit of how would I say, theater turmoil out there with this and that, but that don't matter once they step on the court anyway. But I'm glad that these cats will really come back home for a day, go out on the road for a 2-day game to get back for maybe 3 or 4. And they deserve it though. But they did well. Shot Powers went out there, man. So he's got to win tonight and get it popping. That's all.
Yeah, start a new winning streak, man. This is a nice little stretch where they can get a couple of wins, put a couple of these teams away, and we could solidify that 3rd spot. I think the one game that we did win kept us at least 6th. And I think we can't fall lower than 6 right now. So right now I'm giddy. Let's win these next 4 or 5. And I think it's 5 or 6 wins will solidify us in the 3rd position. So let's hurry up and get to those wins, man. We got 4 or 5 games right now that's coming up. Tonight's games plus 4 more that are winnable style games. And if we play well in those games, we can accomplish that. So tonight it starts with Miami tonight.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to the chat, man. Again, man. Salute to everybody in there, man. Thank y'all for coming in. It's a pregame show with Divine. This Shot Powers. Knicks Real Talk, man. You know how we get down, man. Knicks in Miami tonight. It ain't the old fire like it used to be. That it ain't the old fire like the 90s and all that. But or even with LeBron and Carmelo and them, excuse me. When they were going on maybe 8 years ago, 9 years ago, whatever the case would be. Time go by so fast. It ain't the 2012-13 type of get down, but I still think that it's going to be a Miami and Knicks game. So I'm looking forward to that in general. So we just got to go play tonight, man. I'm really excited about what they got going on right now. I like the way our defense is standing strong. Like I said earlier, our offense taking a little hit without Jalen Brunson, but they playing enough to win games. And like I said, a couple of games they could have won, and even though they lost, they should have won them. But if it could have, should have, they didn't. But they had an opportunity to win games like that the other night, and I just thought that Warrior game meant a lot to the Knicks. So let's see if they can rebound off this thing and bring some fire up in this moment tonight and get a win and get us back to 19 games under 500 and try to go out to San Antonio and get to 20. I just want to get that 20 game over 500 mark. I'll be feeling good about this thing. Yo, peace to the God, Allah wide, Allah, what's good, man? Now, my brother, what's popping? To you, God, peace. And everybody else in the building, man. Salute to everybody. Bashar Powell, man, give me some thoughts, man. It's game day. What you feeling tonight about this thing, man? You think Knicks can go out there and get a pop? And what's your thoughts on this thing?
Yeah, Knicks gonna play some good basketball tonight. I feel they're gonna come out, and I think the bench is gonna step up tonight. I know, and I say this a lot, but I know that the players know that they didn't play their game. Now I know that Precious, know he didn't get out there and give no points. I know that Payne came out there and he know that he didn't produce. I know that Shaman came out there and he know that he didn't produce. So I think they'll step it up tonight. I think they'll bring their A game tonight, and they're back at the Garden. A quick little snack, lunch, brunch, some red velvet waffles and some scrambled eggs and toast or something like that, whatever they want to eat, some jelly, Sun-Kissed. I don't want to get down with Biggie, but that's what we need right now. We need a win to start the winning streak. And this is a rivalry for a long time, man. Like I said, I'm saying minimum 25 years. I'm saying close to 30 years though. Since Pat Riley's gone, he definitely had to be longer than 30. It got to be close to 30 years because my youngest daughter is like 26, so it's been way past before her. So it must have been about 30 years or so since Pat Riley, and this rivalry has been going on since then. And like I said, Madison Square Garden, bring out the best for you. These guys might be auditioning for Shang Yu, that Chinese aerobic stuff that they probably out there trying to perform or go on Broadway, get something locked in for the night. So we got to be on our P's and Q's, our S's and T's as well. P's and Q's, our S's and T's too. We got to be on all those stats because tonight is a game that you don't take lightly, and just because they backslide, New York, what happened when people come to Mass. We don't know this. They know it. We don't know it. People like to perform when they on with Madison Square Garden and the bright lights and that 8th Avenue, that 7th Avenue, and that 33rd and 34th Street. They like to perform, man. So we got to get out there and play some good basketball tonight.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to the chat. Raymond, what's good? Raymond Bentley, what's good? Knicks World, what's popping? Knicks World, appreciate you coming in, man. Good to see you as well. Knicks World, salute. Yeah, you ain't lying on that. Mikel pick and roll is effective, Knicks World. We hope you can run a lot of it tonight. Tori B, what's good? Sis, was good. Appreciate you coming in. Cam, my man from the Kickback, Gib, what's good? To everybody in the chat, man. This Knicks World Talk. It's the pregame show. Y'all know how we get down up in here, man. I'm looking for these boys to go out there and get it tonight. Go out there and do what you got to do. Cross T's, dot I's. Just play your game, man, and put on the show for the fan base tonight. NYC B-Ball, what's good, my man? Thank you for the super, as always, keeping the lights on. NYC B-Ball, my man. Appreciate you, my brother. Real talk. But yeah, man, it's one on game tonight. We go in here tonight. We try to, make an effort consciously to cross T's and dot I's and just do the things that we both normally do over here in Nick Land, and then we walk out this joint with a victory, and that'd be enough said, man. And I think we get to towards that 40, 43 and 24, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I'm just trying to get to that 40, 44 and 24. 68 games that we have 14 left. We be looking pretty good right there, man. And get ready, get ourselves ready for the playoffs, man. So hopefully we don't occur no more injuries. Nothing serious happens to the Knicks, man. So the faster we clinch, the faster we could, kind of coast a little bit, get a bench a little bit more time, more minutes than the starters on the rest. Once we know we're in that third seed or whatever, let the bench get in there and get majority of the minutes, rest the starters, and let them play 20 minutes a game. I couldn't care, 24. And then, get these guys all the reps they're going to need because we know what the starting lineup could do when they get there. We just need our bench to stay on a consistent basis. So Duke's getting the reps that he needs. That's good. By Jalen Brunson's gone. So if we clinch that third seed pretty soon, then we can let Campaign and Shamit and Chua, all of them, have all the minutes they need, for what I'm concerned, to get them in a good rhythm going into the playoffs. So, but we do got to take care of business tonight, one game at a time. And tonight is the one we really want to go out there against Miami. We just beat these guys a week ago in Miami down there in MSG South, ladies and gentlemen. Good game, though. Nail biter, but good game. And we won that. So now we get to do it again. But I'm really looking forward to everything tonight, man. The Knicks got to go out there and get these cats of business tonight. Get them up out of MSG. And then we got to fly out of here to San Antonio. Shop Powell, give me some thoughts on that game, man. What you think about the way it's going to go down today? Or what's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think they have a different mindset. I think the second unit, the Shamits, the Paynes, the Precious will be have a little bit more acuity to their game tonight. I think they'll be a little bit more efficient and effective. You know what I mean? I think they'll, knowing that they, them not scoring in that game, I don't want to put it all on them, but them not scoring in the game could have cost us the game. 0 points from Paynes, 2 points from Shamit, 0 points from Precious. Or 2 points from Precious, 0-2, and I mean, not their average, so we need them to get back to at least 25 points a night, at least 25 points a night, in that second unit. So let's make it happen. It is a big these guys really have to step up, because now with Deuce being in the starting unit, they're missing in that second unit that 14 points or 14 points or above for Deuce when he's on the court. So we have to get those points either collectively tonight or singly from one of the guys, and the other two guys got to step up as well. So we need some stuff out there. I think Mitchell Robinson will look a little better. This was the first game that I seen him look a little, I don't want to say beat down, but he looked a little worn, in the first half. So I think he's starting to get that burn now. Now the burn is starting to, now he has to deal with adrenaline and catching his second breath. And I think this is the time, and Mitch has been here. It's not like Mitch doesn't know this. And I'll say this, and I'll say this for the whole year. If Mitch started with us this year, we probably, in my opinion, if Mitch, Precious, Shamit started with us this year, we could be, contested for, we could be in second, might be in first with these guys playing, with the style of basketball that we was playing without them, with them on the court and the defense being better, I think we could have been a little farther. But, if that old saying, if was a fifth, if was a spliff, So, but tonight, can't take this team lightly. Once again, team basketball. First time I'm mentioning it tonight. But team basketball is a big source for us to win the game tonight. Passing the ball, getting the ball to the open man, driving the ball down the lane, grabbing rebounds offensively and defensively, getting in put your hand in the cookie jar, not getting caught, stealing that ball, get down court with some fast breaks and stuff like that. The things that we've been doing early in the year that really made us a better looking team early in the year when we were doing all these things. We're slacking off on a couple of things that we were running in December and January. So we need to pick those things back up. And I think the team will do that tonight. And usually Cat usually has a pretty big game against Miami. So let's get it.
Yeah. I think we come to play tonight. I most definitely know we're going to go out there and go hard. So we just got to make sure we, like I said, cross T's and dot I's and do the things that we normally do. And then I think if we do that, we'd be okay. But it's going to be a fun game, man. I think Mitch gets down tonight. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, the game, out of all the games of the year, coming off a road trip, like I said, you've been gone 11 days in and off of planes. You know what I mean? It ain't like you in a garden, you go home that night, get up and come back to work the next day. You guys been flying every day, every other day for the last week and a half. And I know I can understand them kind of falling short for the past game. They probably just was a little tired. Then when you lose Jalen Brunson, you get another guy got to spin themselves and all that good stuff. But no excuses, man. We don't make no excuses up here. You win the game, you bring your A game, you win. I thought the Knicks bought they B game the other night. They almost won that. Couple of shots at the end. So I take the moral victory. But tonight, I think we go down there and just give it to them tonight. I think I got a day rest. They gotta have some energy. They back home. They back in the garden. They get to play in front of their fans, which is us. And I think they're going to be thrilled about it tonight. Miami going to be a tough out. They might not be in the top whatever, but they still Miami Heat. They still got talent down there. They got Tyler Hero, the All-Star, and Banner Biles, the All-Star. Khalil Ware, the up-and-coming young rookie dude who him and Wembanyama and the guy are going to be causing some havoc in that lane for the next couple of years in the NBA. So you can't take these guys for granted. Duncan Robinson can hit them. They got Andrew Wiggins, even though they're not winning. But they got talent down there. And if we don't bring our A game tonight, they definitely can lose that game. But I don't think that's going to happen anyway. But you know what I'm saying? So let's hope we go out there and cross T the dot I and get it. And if we win that thing tonight, I'll be super excited about it, ladies and gentlemen, because I just think that the Knicks right now, they're playing good basketball. Our defense is really, really coming around. We get a good defense stop tonight and go out there in San Antonio, get a good defense performance there. We come back, we probably top 10 pretty much. So let's hope that happens. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, look at it. I call the team stats out. Something wrong. Something acting up with this computer. But let me call out the team stats and everything right quick, and then we can get back at it. Ladies and gentlemen, for that team stat wise, they 29-38. We 42-24. They 9th in the standards. We 3rd in the standards. They 13-21 away from the Miami. We are 21-11 at home. Over 500. That's good. They 22nd in offense rating. We are number 5 in offense rating. Their defense rating is number 12. Ours is number 14th. Overall net rating for them, ladies and gentlemen, they 18th in the net rating. We are number 8th. What I'm happy about now is that our defense is playing better than 14th, obviously. So, but their offense is 22nd. Ours number 5. And this is pretty much, I'm gonna say this. Let's even give our offense number to be fair. Let's give our offense number 10 without Jalen Brunson. Even if we 10th, our offense rating is 10. There's a 22nd. From a stat standpoint, this game should be the Knicks. That don't mean that's the way it's going to go on the court. But from that standpoint, I think Shot Power that if you look at the stat line with our offense rating their offense rating, our defense rating there is about the same. They're 2 better than us right now, but ours have been playing pretty astounding lately. So if you look at the number, I think that they've got a good chance to win that thing tonight. If you just based on them numbers there. But that don't mean nothing until you play the game. Projected starters, ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Hero, Andrew Wiggins, Duncan Robinson, Bam Adebayo, Khalil Ware. What I like about this thing for me right here is obviously you put Deuce McBride on Tyler Hero, slow his game down. Andrew Wiggins, I think Josh Hart can handle that. I think Mikal get on Duncan Robinson. He's just nothing but a 3-point shooter. He's not somebody who's going to take you to the paint and body you. He's not even in that realm. So he just pretty much a 3-point shooter. Obviously, Bam Adebayo do what he do. But I do think depending on you put Anunoby on him or a Cat on whatever way it may go. I think we got a guy like Anunoby who can slow that down, or a Cat just got to be a little bit more better at the defense in the interior. Obviously, Khalil Ware, just athletic as hell, ladies and gentlemen. Just an athletic dude, rim runner, over the top, block shot monster. He's like how young Mitchell Robinson was basically. So he got to count for him for his defense prowess and his alley-oops and putbacks and things of that nature. For the New York Knicks tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Josh Hart, McBride, Mikal Bridges, Anunoby, and Karl Anthony Towns, same usual suspects. I like our matchups here. I think our defense is better than theirs, can be better than theirs. I think Deuce McBride with the pressure on Tyler Hero, like I said earlier. And you're going to have to make Bam Adebayo come out there and chase Karl Anthony Towns, Khalil Ware, at the 5. Had to go out there and try to guard my man on the perimeter. So let's hope that these guys can get down the lane, man. The one thing we do miss about Jalen Brunson, ladies and gentlemen, his ability to get down in the middle. That's just not Deuce McBride's game. That don't make him not a good player. That's just not his game. It's just not his game. But I think having Brunson is why we miss him so much, because he's able to break down a lot of defenses to get in there and had these guys start scrambling a little bit. Then we got open guys around the perimeter. So now you can see why our offense has fell down a little bit, because you definitely need that playmaking ability and not only that, his scoring ability. Deuce McBride doing well though, ladies and gentlemen, but he 9 games, right? 9 points a game, but that's 17 points less than what you normally have in your starting lineup. Jalen Brunson was averaging 26, so you missing 17 points right there. So, but Deuce McBride doing a damn good job on the other side of the ball, making up for it, and he hitting some timely 3-point shots. So, but that's our projected starter, ladies and gentlemen. They got Alex Burks out tonight. Alex Burks had a going against the last game. I had like 4 threes in Miami. Jokic out, Drew Smith is out for the season, and Andrew Wiggins game time decision. For the Knicks, ladies and gentlemen, just Haka Purdy and Brunson, the same usual suspects out for the Knicks. I think it should be a good game tonight. I think we go in there and do what we got to do and come out with a victory shot. Power. What's your thoughts on these things, man? And give me some thoughts on these matchups and things of that nature.
I'm not really so much on matchups per se. My thing is to see Mitchell Robinson and Cat on the court a little bit more tonight. See how they cohabitate with each other on the court with Mikal, OG, and Deuce. That's I want to see that lineup out on the court tonight. I mean, for a nice amount of minutes. The matchup's going to get switched up and mixed around and stuff like that. I need to see and I'm not knocking Josh off for not scoring the basketball last game. I'm not pointing no fingers and nothing like that. But we need him to step up tonight. I mean, we need him to get some points. And I mean, your average. And I mean, we need OG to get his average. We need Mikal to get his average. We need Deuce to get his average. And we need the other players in the second unit to go above their average. And I mean, if Payne's average is 4 points, we need him to make 9 points tonight. If Chambers is 4 or 5 points, we need him to make 11, 12 points tonight. And I mean, if Precious is 8 points, we need Precious to get 14, 16 points tonight. I mean, we need those guys to step up tonight. And if everybody makes their average and the secondary unit steps their game up, we'll be fine tonight. But my main focus tonight is to see, because we keep talking about it, and I want to see what's going to happen. The big, about Mitchell Robinson starting next to Cat with Mikal and with Mikal and OG and Brunson when he comes back. So let's see if we can get them on the court, and let's see if they can play on the court 3, 4, 5 minutes together on the court, maybe in the first half and maybe some in the second half, to see how they can get that gelling going on with those two guys on the court together.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to the chat, man. Chop Low was good. You heard Chop, man. Y'all hit run the muck with the thumbs up, man. To throw that thumbs up for your brothers, man. We ain't here, man. It's the pregame show. Devon Shaw Powers, Knicks in Miami at the World Make Famous Arena, ladies and gentlemen. About another 40 minutes and everything like that. Salute to NYC B-Ball Nostalgic, my man. What's popping? Nick Yak, Jermaine, JR, what's good? Jermaine, good to see you, man. Salute to you as well. Salute to everybody in the building. Dave, everybody, man. Salute. We here, man. We just got to go ahead and play Knicks basketball tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, we win tonight. We 500 in the last 6 games. We take that without a Jalen Brunson. We just got to tread water. But I'm confident in with his team and their abilities to respond to a loss. They do that pretty well in New York. So, I think we go out there tonight and just do what we do. I think we beat these guys tonight, get them up out of here. I'm not too much concerned about it, really, to be honest with you. I do like the matchup from my standpoint. I want to see when Mitch get in there with Khalil Ware, whether he's with Mitch Robinson was in his first year. I think a lovely matchup. And obviously Bam Adebayo and Cat going to be a good matchup because to me, matchups also makes the style of play, and I believe a Cat can get out there, take Bam Adebayo away from that interior. You might at least get the midi going with Khalil down there. If he decided to jump up at somebody, then you got to dump that ball down to the center or whatever. So I do like that. The Anunoby matchup is going to be pretty interesting. I'm assuming you throw him on Andrew Wiggins, I guess, or throw him on Bam Adebayo, either or.
Probably Bam.
Yeah. But Andrew Wiggins, then you got Anunoby on Wiggins. You probably have Mikal on Duncan Robinson, and obviously you're gonna have Deuce McBride on Tyler Hero, and I love that matchup. I love the way he defended. I love the way we defended. He just finished Curry the last game. So I think Deuce McBride is the reason why he's still here, and a lot of them other guys not, because that he do very well. He can get up on the ball and all that. So I'm going to look for a big game for him. I'm looking for a really a big bounce back game for the bench for sure. Like you said, you let these guys. I want to see Shannon had that game he had. I think it was either Sacramento or L.A. It might have been
12, 14 points.
Right. I would love him to get in his bag and get that going today. I think if you give us 25 points from the bench, I think we'd be okay. Normally we want 25 anyway. We might need a little more, so let's say 30 something. Because losing Brunson, but I think they go play tonight. I think Mitch have a better game. He had a good game in the second half of the last game, but the first half he was winded, rightfully so. Because when you're chasing guys like Draymond Green and all them guys, when he go to the center spot, he can go outside a lot. So then Kevin Looney, he's not a big dude, so he was like kind of squirting around. But I love the way he recovered, and it's just give him a couple of more games. I think he'll be fine. But I think we're gonna need him tonight, and I'd love to see them throw the Twin Towers in there tonight. No question about it. And get Mitch used to playing the minutes he need to play. Like you say, he ramping them up every game. He gets more and more. I think maybe 3 or 4 more games you get a really different Mitchell Robinson. It takes time. This man haven't played in a whole year almost. So obviously we want him to get that cardio back in shape and get in there. But he playing good. Our defense since he's been back has been top notch. Obviously they changed their whole mindset since the All-Star break. But the last 5 games they top 3 in the NBA, and that's what we want. So I'm really looking for our 3-point shots. You're right. Nick Yak, I just about to say the same thing. Nick Yak, we got to hit some threes tonight because it ain't gonna be easy down there. Just like Nick Yak said, they got some defense down there, ladies and gentlemen. At least them 2 guys. So it's gonna be important that we knock down some shots tonight. And normally, when you're on your own gym, you should be able to hit them a little better than you normally hit them on the road in hostile environments, everything, and you're familiar with the everything in the building, from the lights to the shadows to the line on the court, whatever. You know what I mean? So let's see how they go tonight. I hope they get it popping tonight, man. But other than that, man, this is another game on the doctor, ladies and gentlemen. We got to win this one, man. We win this one. Like I said, we get closer to what we're trying to achieve. And that we take it from there, man. But I'm looking for the Knicks to get it tonight. We get all the outside noise. Once you throw that ball up in the air in the center court, anything outside that don't mean nothing anymore. So see if the Knicks respond after taking the L the other night. And I do think they will respond tonight, man. We got some good games coming up on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, we got some games in the NBA that's going to be interesting. Like I said, that's why I want the Knicks to win tonight. It's all about getting closer to what you're trying to accomplish. And I think tonight, if they can just get closer to what they're trying to accomplish, then we good to go. And we can kind of, like I said, put off the pedal a little bit and get these young, get the OGs in our team and the start of some rest of the season. I think we're in a position to do that now. So let's see how we get. But ladies and gentlemen, real quick, we got the Knicks and Heat tonight. We got the Pelicans and the Pistons, and the Detroit is in New Orleans. We got the Rockets and Sixers, the big game, Timberwolves and Pacers in Minnesota. I hope Julius Randle has been playing well lately. Him and Anthony Edwards to go ahead and put them guys out their misery tonight. And that we pick up a whole game on them, which is going to be pretty fun from our standpoint. Other than that, a lot of the other games don't affect what we do. But that Pacer game is just one more game. We win. We get a 6-game lead on them or something of that nature. As of right now, we do have a 5-point lead on them, and we got a 6-point game lead on Detroit Pistons. They both play tonight. So if both of them lose tonight, and Milwaukee lost last night, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I think it's a wrap. Third seed locked in. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the top 8 teams real quick, Cavaliers, Celtics, Knicks, Bucks, Pacers, Detroit, the Hawks, and the Magic. If everything stand the way it is right now, Orlando Magic plays the Cavaliers, the Hawks plays the Celtics, the Knicks plays the Pistons, and the Bucks plays the Pacers. If that was the way the season ended today, that would be your NBA Eastern Conference matchups, and I like that well because I just think that when Jalen Brunson get back, I don't really care who in the first round. You ask me, ain't worry about none of it. But give me some of your just what's on your mind with this Knick thing, Shop Howard, and what you're looking to accomplish and how you feel about the team overall.
Yeah, I even with the downside of Jalen Brunson being hurt right now, the Knicks have done something different than we haven't seen too much all this year. Is playing better defense. Initially, we're not seeing when Mitch is on the court too much driving north and south. You know what I mean? And I believe soon we will have Mitch in the lineup. You know what I mean? And the caveat to that is Mitch going in and Josh Hart going to the bench, which helps the bench tremendously.
Facts.
And I mean, Josh Hart going to the bench helps the bench tremendously because now you're looking at Josh Hart that's giving you about 14 points. And now you looking at Deuce McBride, which is giving you about 14 points. Now you're just looking at about 30 points on average, not counting nobody else. The Shamans, the Precious, the whoever else, you're not counting nobody else. Just those 2 guys are offering you about, on average, about 30 points, 28 points from the second unit. And that's a bonus. You know what I mean? That's a bonus. That's what we have been lacking the whole year. That secondary small forward in our secondary unit that can score the basketball to get us 12, 14 points like a lot of these good teams have out there. You know what I mean? And putting Josh Hart there would help. So that's why we also mentioned that if it does go down, I don't want to hear all that BS cockadoodle-doo about, he's benching Josh Hart to put Mitch and all that. We said this last night. I mean, we said this last night. Oh, we ain't talking about that because this has been talked about for how long? Way before what happened just the other day. So I don't want to hear the hoopla. You know what I mean? The BS.
You don't hear it, though.
Yeah, of course you're going to hear it. The hit for clicks. Oh, they didn't bench Josh Hart to put Mitch in the starter. No, come on, man. I don't want to hear none of that. So, I hope, like I said tonight, to see Mitchell Robinson and Cat to be on the court a significant amount of time on the court tonight to, to establish some credence, you know what I mean, so they can know what they're doing on the court. And a lot of people say that, oh, you're taking Josh Hart out, and and I'm not saying this to downgrade Josh Hart. It seems like I'm on Josh Hart tonight. I'm gonna say this real quick. Josh Hart is being left open to shoot 3-point shots this year. If you haven't seen it, I've noticed it. You know what I mean? Maybe they're leaving him by himself. The one thing that they can't do with Mitch is leave Mitch in the dunking spot by himself. Mitch is a threat in the dunking spot, especially if we're driving down the lane. You know what I mean? Josh Hart is phenomenal with the rebound and all that stuff. He's great. But what I noticed what teams are doing are playing off of Josh Hart, letting him shoot that shot. You know what I mean? Letting him shoot the 3-point shot. He was knocking him down early in the year. Right now, he's in a little slump. You know what I mean? Because he was knocking him down early. He's just in a slump. He's just not on a good rotational flow right now. It happens. He can come back. You know what I mean? So that is the only thing that I say that why I wouldn't mind having Mitch there, because now you have people that can pass the ball to Mitch, and Mitch commands somebody to play defense on him. You can't leave Mitchell Robinson in the dunking spot by himself. Are you kidding me? Even with Mitch just coming back right now, he's still dunking the ball. How many times have we seen Mitch then dunk the ball since he's been back? I mean, how many times? A couple of times, 2 hands almost. So that's why I want to see that, and that alleviates teams going north and south on us. I mean, and that's what I want to see. So my big focus tonight is there's 2 things that I'm really focused on: to see the time with Mitch and Cat on the floor tonight, and to see the bench excel tonight. And I mean, they need to really show up from what they did last night. You know what I mean? Almost double their average, like I was saying just in the last segment.
Yeah, real talk. Like I said, there's no beat up on Josh Hart. Josh Hart won our MVP the whole year.
Facts.
Shit, without Josh Hart, we probably wouldn't be down there where we at right now with the shit he been doing for us. Timely buckets, timely steal, timely rebound. But I do think the Knicks is better if he's on the bench, because like I said, now you got Mikal at his natural position at the 2.
Facts, more touches.
More touches, right. He get more touches, and he playing his natural position on defense. And Anobi slides back to his natural position on defense, and he's getting the touches he's getting. Cat slides back at the 4 like he was in Minnesota. He keep getting his touches, and it take the defense pressure off of him. They had to worry about something that he's not good at in the interior, because you got Mitch there. You still keep your rebounds, but I think your defense get much better. So I don't have a problem. Whatever Tibbs do, I'm with it. I'm ride or die New York Knicks regardless of what. But I do think that was the game plan at the beginning of the season, to start Mitch at the 5, the same format they had in Minnesota. And that would have been his intentions, but unfortunately, Mitch wasn't able to be there. So, but since Mitch Robinson has been back, the team top 3 in defense, they playing hard. But I think the Knicks have to me, just my personal opinion, they need to start Mitch eventually in the playoffs. I just think that it makes too much sense. And because, like I said, even though our offense been blowing up all year with the way these guys been playing, but I do think now when Jalen Brunson gets back, we don't need 5 guys who all can get buckets. Give us 4 guys who can get better, than 3 of them who can play stellar defense. I think we'd be okay. So we'll see how it goes, man. But whatever they decide, I'm riding with them, ride or die right here. So, but I think we good to go, man. I ain't sweating none of this stuff. I think Nick's gonna get in the playoffs, knock out whoever in the first round. We'll see who's gonna see in the second round. I think the top 14 that's up there now going to be the top 14 that's going to be left standing. I just think that they got superstars up there, ladies and gentlemen. Donovan Mitchell on the fringe of a superstar, on the fringe of it. Jason Tatum on the fringe of it. We got fringe superstar. Then Milwaukee got a superstar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Usually, they're the ones that's going to take you deep in the playoffs every year. Every time you look at a team that's won a championship in the last 20 years, they all had a superstar, one on top, or at least at that level. So I don't see nothing changing as time go on. And then other cats just don't have that. They got guys who win a game type they could take you home. If Jalen Brunson would have played the other night, he would have took us home. I mean, that's what superstar players do. And if you, like I said, for as I know, you look at the last championship won in the NBA, I think all of them have one. So don't shit change now. And I just think that anything can happen on any given night. But I do think this thing gonna be pretty competitive. But I do think the teams that's there, that's up there now, are gonna stay up there. And I just think we one of them. And we just got to keep it moving. But like I said, it's all about the wins and losses for me, man. I don't care how the game go that day. Win the game. Win the game. Keep winning. That's all that matters. What's on the W's and L's. All the chatter that just noise. But at the end of the day, man, we need to win game to keep winning and keep it going, man. And get a pop of your salute to the chat. Peace of God, a lot wise. Nick Yak, Johnny D, what's good, my man? Johnny Davis, what's popping? Nick Yak, everybody, man. Chop Low, salute to you, NYC, the whole chat, everybody, man. Salute to everybody, man. Thank y'all for coming in, Jermaine, everybody, man. But listen, it's about to go down at the Garden pretty soon, man. Finally, we get to hear some of our fan base make some noise for once in a while. Haven't heard them make no noise in about 11 days. So since we went out there we left New York on a road trip, we get some home cooking to hear our team get down tonight. So I'm really looking forward to that. You know what I mean? Just hearing and feeling the energy for the Knicks fan base tonight, man. Because I think the guys want to hear it too. They want to hear it too. You know what I mean? So I think it should be a fun game tonight. I think the Knicks go out there and do the damn thing, man, and just get this thing popping and get these guys up out of here and get them out of their misery. They've definitely been in misery. They lost like 7 in a row. For Miami, definitely been in misery, but they love company though. So we ain't trying to be a part of that company.
I ain't trying to be their company. No siree, Bob.
Siree.
Let's not lose. Let's not let them break their losing streak on us. No siree.
Siree. No siree. Then you really here talking about flying tips.
You know what I mean? All teams that let the team lose 9 games against these elite teams and you can't beat them. You're man-to-man too much. You're yelling at your team. You're losing the locker room. Oh, come on.
Yeah, you gonna hear that shit? They lose tonight.
Come on. All right, I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. You know what I mean? It has to be some changes made. It's still to this point. We still have to make some changes, man. And like I said, I say this in a lot of these chats that I'm in. I'm in a couple of Facebook chats, a couple of Instagram and X and all this other crap, man. And the same thing I said, if the start of the season, if Mitchell Robinson would have been here, Precious Achua and Shaman would have been here at the beginning of the year, even if 2 of those guys, if it was Mitchell Robinson and Shaman or Shaman and Precious, if 2 of those guys was here, in my opinion, we would have at least 4 more wins. And that's just being nice about it. 4 more wins already. We'll already be 4 more wins. You know what I mean? We'll be fighting for second place right now, depending on who was coming back. If we would have got if Mitchell Robinson would have started and Shaman would have started the year without Precious, I think we'd have had 6 to 7 more games because Mitchell Robinson would have started in the second unit. You know what I mean? And he would have started on the team. Josh Hart would have came off the bench, and we possibly would have seen Sims and Hakaparty running the second unit. That's what I'm saying. But I digress because that's all fictional. That's all fictional. So I digress when I say that.
Yeah, it's all good, man. We good. 42-24, ladies and gentlemen.
Facts.
3rd in the Eastern Conference, about the
Facts.
4th or 5th best record in the NBA. Ain't nothing to complain about.
Divine, come on.
Ain't nothing to complain about. Ain't nothing. 4th, 3rd in the East. Pretty much got a lock. 4th or 5th.
We ain't gonna win all the games. We done lost to all the teams that are and I don't want to say are better than us, but record-wise, they are better than us. Record-wise, they are better than us. And they competed against us when we didn't have everybody back. All those teams that we lost to,
and
a team that had a healthy Mitch, everybody, the whole none. I don't think it's one team that we had Mitchell Robinson, Precious Chua, all the guys that was anyway. I digress.
Except for that game against Lakers, we about to get there right when we get everybody back.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We didn't even finish it out.
Right. But yeah, man, I tell you this here. It's Knicks against everybody. I ain't tripping off this team, man. Like I said, the regular season is just the regular season. You know, just because Cleveland beat us one game don't mean they're gonna beat you the second game. Just because Boston beat us the first game don't mean they're gonna beat you the second game in the playoffs. All the Knicks got to do is steal one on the road. We're a good road team. We're a good home team. We got the ingredients to be a contender. We got right now our defense playing at its level, and we got an offense that can compete just about with any offense in the East. Right now, the New York Knicks offense can compete with any offense in the East when Jalen Brunson get back. And now that our defense is starting to ascend, that's why, like I said, we contenders. Ain't no pretenders here. You know, you just got to wait till the shit to fully go. Man, listen, 5 more games right now. I think we can win the next 5 games. You know what that means? We damn near only 2 games away from what we had last year's record.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So if we eclipsed last year's record, that means we was better than last year because we eclipsed that record. And I think they could have even went further than that. You know what I mean? So I know everybody, you know, just looking at the numbers, shot powers, and what I'm looking at, what I see from this team, and what I have seen over the course of 3 quarters of a season, I don't think they fear anybody. I mean, you get all the ESPNs and everybody on X and all that trying to make like the Knicks ain't good. Then that kind of leaks over to our fan base. Well, I'm here to tell y'all, them cats don't believe in the Knicks, but I do. Because I watch them.
I do, man. I see it, man.
I watch them every night. I'm an 82 gamer, ladies and gentlemen. I watch the Knicks every night, and I know what this team is capable of. And I see it happen now. You know, now that they started to get into defense minded shape. So listen, it's show and tell. It's show and prove, not show and tell. Talk all the shit they want about the Knicks. When it's time to get up and get in there, we'll see. And I can understand the fans who don't think they that good. I understand that because you got to be objective. But like I said, I seen enough this year, man. I seen the teams that we shellacked. I seen some of the teams that beat us, and knowing that, you know, Cleveland, 4 game time we played Cleveland this year, all of them off of back-to-backs, ladies and gentlemen. People got to put that into the equation. First time we played them off the back-to-back. Early in the year, the first time we played them, all 4 games against Cleveland this year is off a back-to-back for the Knicks. All 4 games. So you know, you and then not knowing everybody we played, we ain't the team we are now. Our defense ain't like it is now compared to 20 games ago or 15 games ago. Our defense is way better than it was at the beginning of the year. So let's see how it goes now. Now we can really say, okay, the defense is where it need to be. The offense need, you know, since Jalen Brunson, now we treading water, but we obviously know when he get back, the offense goes back up to where it was. So, and our bench gets stronger because Mitch is back and Precious is back. And I think, like I said, if Josh Hart go there or whoever, then the bench get even more stronger. So let's see how it goes, Shot Power. You know, we can go up there and just talk to our head fall off. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, New York Knicks win tonight. They 43-24. How many? Is nobody in the Eastern Conference that's better than us except for the 2 teams above us.
Facts.
2 teams above us, ladies and gentlemen. And whether you don't think the Knicks is good, you don't think Tom Thibodeau is good, listen, the New York Knicks is better than the Bucks. They got the Bucks by 5 games. They got the Pacers down about 6 games. The Detroit Pistons by 7 games. Ladies and gentlemen, the Milwaukee Bucks is 9 games over 500. The Pacers, 8 games over 500. The Detroit Pistons, 6 games over 500. The New York Knicks, 18 games over 500. It'll be 19 tonight. So that ain't nothing to brag, ain't nothing to complain about. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. They ain't fucking with us. We are top contenders, and we in a higher echelon because our team is good, our coach is good, our team is good, and we still haven't. We still got injured players. We've been injured throughout the most of the season, and we still. That's why I said you got to get in this credit. We've been injured the majority of the whole season. Ladies and gentlemen, we still got a better record than a lot of people. And we haven't been at our fullest all year long. That says to me that you got a good team to do that, Shop House. Let's see how it goes, man. Let's get out the way tonight, though, for sure.
I'm just gonna say this to Divine. You know what I mean? This team is a good team, and we lack in the second unit, right? So let's get through this season, see where we land, how good we really are, and how far we can really go. And then next year, bet you my golly, why that second unit team will have some elite 6'6", 6'7" wings on it that could shoot the ball and rebound the ball and crash the boards and do all the things that we hope that some of these guys could do. There's 3 guys in that second unit that may not be here next year. Shamuth, Precious, and Payne. Let that sink in.
Mm-hmm. Hey, real talk. Listen, y'all gonna have to definitely give me some sweet baby rays with my crow if I start eating some. But let me say this here. I think Knicks win it next year. They can win it this year, but I think the Knicks win it next year. Real talk. So, I remember I said that on March the 17th, 2025, when the Knicks win the chip next year. Y'all heard me say it. I think they can win it this year. I don't think they will just because of the circumstances, but it all depends what happened though. But I believe next year they'll win it though. There's gonna be a parade in New York in the next couple of years, and I think next year might be that time. I think this is just a experiment year, and for them to be experimenting off of 60 games and everybody else in this division and play with each other for 3 or 4 years or whatever the case may be, we got a new team, new vibe. And these cats, they playing their hardest to keep us up there with this new vibe. We got new team. We got almost 9 new players. Nobody in this team have played together a whole year together other than Josh Hartnett played off the bench last year, half a season. So this is all new to me, man. I think these cats go out there and get it. It's new to me. It's new to them. But I think this vibe is good in New York. Let's get it, man. I think we can go do what we do. If, like I said, if we lose, it won't be because the other team was better than us. To me, I think it's because we didn't go do what we did. We needed to do. We didn't bring our game. But let's see how it goes. But let's see how it goes, man. I think this team is really ready to go. Jay Chosen, what's good, my man?
Yo, what's good? Salute to the family. Salute to the chat. Salute to my brothers, man. It's Knicks Real Talk. What's happening, man?
Good. Everything good, my brother. We ain't here. You ain't here. Talk about this Knicks game tonight, man, and anything else, man. I'm just excited about where we at. Ready to go get a pop night, big game. Jay told me just to go out there and play ball tonight, win the game, man. Get the 43 and 24. That's all I'm concerned about right now.
43 and 24. 43 and 24. Third in the East. 43 and 24 is what we're shooting for. And we still don't even have a complete team. We still ain't fully ready, and we shooting for 43 and 24. I don't know. To me, there's nothing to cry about. We fought hard. We demolished some teams. Some of these teams in the beginning of the year when we didn't even have. When we were just learning each other, demolished Denver, demolished the crap out of them. Talking about a high echelon team. Took it to a lot of these teams, man. You know what? And I think there's always room for improvement. And yo, if you were told me at the beginning of the year that our starting lineup, that 2 of them would go to the All-Star game, that one of them would be averaging close to 27 and 8, and the other one 25 and 13, and that the other 3's named were Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, and OG Anunoby, and that's your starting 5, I would have signed up for it in a heartbeat. There's not many other starting 5s that I would have thought in my head, okay, cool. We could compete with anybody. Our starting unit will compete with anybody. I'm not even ready to talk about next year. I know it's definitely, there's gonna be people different and all that stuff, but we still here. We still right now. We still playing.
Right.
Right.
We playing tonight. And
Right.
you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm hyped right now. Sorry to go a little off course. My Johnnies are second in the bracket. My Knicks are third in the East. I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped. This is exciting stuff, man. Yo, I don't know, that last game took a little air out of me, but you know what? Competed like hell. We definitely competed like hell. Cat showed me a whole bunch of shit. That he willing to get in your grill. He willing to do all that hyperbole, like you say. I like to want to use one of your words. I might use one of each of your words tonight. Hyperbole, the man, it was all dog, man. He took our team last night like a true champ, like a true all-star dude. And he went to work. Towns went to town last night.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy about it. And tonight, tonight we're facing a decimated. We're facing a team we should absolutely beat. Let's keep it fresh. But it's an NBA team, so we don't need to be cocky about it. There's a big, major difference, a very thin line between confidence and cockiness. I want our team to remain confident in who they are. And I believe they will. So, I don't know. I'm not, quite sure. I'm going to just stick with what I'm saying, how I feel. I don't really, I kind of have like this. I feel good. I feel good about it. I feel good about our chances, not only tonight, but going forward. And I look forward to when Mitch gets wind, get some more wind in his lungs. You know what I'm saying? Get a little more air in his lungs, but still, since he's been back, the defensive rating has changed completely.
That's one big thing right there, Jay, too, man, about the defense. Because sometimes you have to give up offense to create your defense. And I kind of think that's kind of happening, even though the guys are still scoring. And I mean, I think that the defense coming in, starting to work hard and playing harder defense could take a little bit away from your legs a little bit, or putting the ball in the basket so you could get that extra burn. Because now that you're playing defense, you're playing a little harder, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? You're playing more, you're up and down and moving and doing stuff, so your legs may take a little more of a hit if you're playing more defense when you're used to playing heavy offense.
Yeah, real talk. Man.
That makes sense, man.
It's definitely gonna be interesting, man. Like I said, you can't take any guy for granted tonight, man. They NBA ball player. They got a 7-footer down. They got a 7-foot front line. They got 2 all-stars. They got 3-point shooting. Nick Yak is 2-8. They 2-8 in the last 10 games. Like I said, no Butler, nowhere. They go nowhere without him. They ain't going nowhere, so it don't even matter. You lose your one that somebody who got you to the finals twice, 3 Eastern Conference finals in the last 5 years. I mean, you lose him, you ain't going nowhere. That's all to it. And now he on the Warriors, they ascended. So they still fighting to stay in that play-in. They 29-38. They got the 9th spot. They right a game in front of the Bulls. So they don't definitely want to go down and get out of the play-in. But I don't think the Raptors are nobody going to catch them. The Raptors got 24 wins. They got 29 wins. I think they're going to stay in the play-in. And like I said, they got guys who've been in the playoffs before. Bam Adebayo been there. Tyler Hero been there. Duncan Robinson been there. Highsmith Cat's been there before. This ain't no sleeping team. This ain't no sorry. It's just that I think they done hit a big valley. They down in the deep valley. But that don't mean they won't mess around and win 8 games in a row. Who don't know what these can happen in the NBA, especially when everybody starts taking their foot off the gas because they done got in playoff position. You never know. You never know. These guys got some talent down there. Khalil Wade's going to be a handful. Him and Wembanyama, them two going to be lighting it up on the defense side of the game for the next 10 years. Them boys going to be tearing it up down there in the middle. So he athletic. He's just a young Mitchell Robinson. He's literally what Mitchell Robinson was when he came in the league. You know what I mean? And so we got to be. I'm not expecting Cat to get 30 tonight. Not when you got somebody who can play defense like down there like him and Bam Adebayo. But so one thing I do like what Cat could do is bully ball the shit out of him though. Cat bully balling tonight. But you got to be on your game with your 3-point shot tonight because they got a defense presence down there. So you definitely got to be on your 3-point game tonight. And I think Knicks knocked down some good threes at least 37, 38% tonight. And do what they do. They still walk up with a victory. But it's going to be interesting tonight, man. Like I said, they got some home cooking shop power. They back in the gym, their own gym, and they ready to rock and roll. So let's get it tonight, man. I think Knicks go down there and represent real hard tonight and pull this thing out, man, and get ready to go to fly to San Antonio shop power, one of your old teams.
Yeah, and you already know.
Oh,
right? Yeah. And back in the days, San Antonio was my West Coast team. Always, I was a David Robinson fan forever when he was in the Navy. Anyway, that was my, I love San Antonio for my West Coast team. You know what I mean? And when I used to play Sega and all that other stuff, that was a team that I always used to play with, Vinny Del Negro and all those. Anyway, so now y'all know a little bit about Shop House right there. There you go.
Shop House and the Sega days.
Tonight's game, though, for real. That I don't care about nothing that happens tonight. I don't care about the wins or losses. The major things that I'm looking for tonight is to see Cat and Mitchell Robinson on the court with a significant amount of time on the court together to start, so they can start doing the Italian. I mean, they got to gel. You know what I mean? So that's the main thing that I want to see tonight. Win or loss, this is a team that, like I said, for over almost 30 years or so, somewhere close to 30 years or so, this has been a rivalry for the New York Knicks. Ever since Pat Riley has left from here, so they've been a rivalry. So this team always plays us hard no matter what. You know what I mean? No matter what, who's on the court, they always play us hard. And once again, the reiteration of they're playing at the Garden.
Yep.
They trying out for Phantom's Opera tonight. They trying out for Les Miserables, one of them shows out there tonight. So we have to pay attention to what they do tonight and control them early. And I mean, this is a team not to take the foot off your gas. We need an A game tonight.
Yeah, real talk, man. That's you know me. I need to win tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I need to hurry get and clinch this motherfucker thing, but these boys can rest. I need the Knicks to win these games. Go out there tonight, bust. You know what? Get that 43rd win. I need that. I need that W tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We need that. The quicker we get this shit over with, the quicker we clinch, the better it is for our team. We can start resting some of these guys and let some of these guys who's not getting a bulk minute get some minutes so they can get a rhythm going into the playoffs. Right. Yeah, we definitely need this, man. I listen. I'm not out the 55 realm yet. Though it's gonna be hard, 13-3. But I ain't out of it yet, so y'all need to get these boys popping tonight, going. And like I said, I think we win the next 6 in a row, ladies and gentlemen. So I ain't out of it. I ain't tripping. I think we got San Antonio, then we got the Charlotte Hornets, then we got the Washington Wizards, then we got the Clippers, then we got somebody else.
Winnable game. Those winnable games.
Games, baby.
Those winnable games, especially if we win tonight. Those are winnable 5 games. That's winnable. Yes. It's a nice little winning streak. And to all
though, I'll tell you that.
I'm gonna say this to all the people that thought the Knicks played sucker duck teams right now. Right now, we about to play some sucker duck teams. Do you want the Knicks to lose to these teams? I don't think so. So we've been beating them early in the season. Let's continue to beat them later in the season when it really matters.
Yeah. They told to give me some thoughts on this, on your keys to the game, man, and then the way it roll around to the prediction, everything, we get out of here.
I think you're gonna see 2 people tonight play both physically, the way they play on the court, and verbally different than they have in the past. That's gonna be Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart.
Yep. Shah Powers, Nick Yak asked you a question. He said, let me put up there for you. He did ask you a question. Shah, how many minutes together if Mitch plays 22 minutes most so far 19. How many? I guess he might be meaning him and Cat. He said, "Shot how many minutes together? If Mitch plays 22 minutes, most so far is 19." So I'm assuming Nick, you talking about how minutes he played with?
Yeah, I think Mitch highest was the last game. I think it was 18 or 19 minutes he played. And if they can get 4 or 5 minutes in the first half and 4 or 5 minutes in the second half, and then they alternate, one in the center position, one off in the bench, and then one's in the center position, the other one's in the bench, I think they could work it out where Cat, calculate, and with Mitch and him on the court, Cat can get more minutes with Mitch still being on the court and is still getting 22 minutes. And I mean, Cat you can have Cat and Mitch on the court together and they can play 48 minutes together. And I mean, Mitch can play 48 minutes, Cat can play, I mean, hypothetically. And I mean, if they're both on the court together, or we don't have another center to, to bring anybody in. So that's why one of them has to come out. So, you could get 20-something, 30-something minutes for almost both of them, depending on how they play the minutes and when they're on the court together. And I mean, that if Mitch is on the court with Cat, that takes away the minutes that Precious would be having. Now, Precious get less minutes than what Mitch would get. And I mean, that's where the hit would be. Precious would get less minutes, and that's with the only other person that's our backup. And I mean, so if they're running a three-headed monster, the minutes could be distributed as Cat, Mitch, and Precious. And if Mitch and Cat is on the court together, they're playing two separate positions. So now Precious would be the one that get the less minutes, because whoever comes out, Precious is going in. So when Cat comes out, Precious goes in. When Mitch comes out and Cat goes back in, Precious can still stay in or come out to move another play in there. And then when Mitch goes back in and then Mitch goes out, then then Precious can get in. That substitution is going to be, so the person that's going to lose minutes is going to be more so Precious than if Mitch starts. And I mean, in my opinion,
if Mitch start, you think Precious lose more minutes?
I think Precious will get minutes, but I think it may be less minutes. The way I say it is, if Mitch and Cat is starting, the first person is going to come out is probably going to be Mitch. Precious is going to come in to play with Cat. Or Josh Hart come in. And Josh Hart come in, and then Precious won't play until Cat come out. Then Precious gets some minutes. Then Mitch will come back in the second half with Precious. Then Precious will come out. Then you'll see Cat implemented back in when Mitch comes out. Then Precious will go in for a couple of minutes, and then Cat and Mitch will be back on the court together. So the person that I think would take the hit from the minutes would be Precious. In my opinion, I think Precious would be the one who would, in that three-headed center position, would get the less amount of minutes. If you talk about 48 minutes, so you take Precious plays 8 minutes from Mitch and 8 minutes from Cat, then he gets 16 minutes off the bench with these two, when these two guys ain't in, and then it'll alternate from Mitch and Cat having minutes together, where Cat will get 22 minutes and Mitch will get 16, 18 minutes. And then the artillery minutes will be Josh Hart or whoever they substitute to make it the small lineup with Precious in there, neither with Cat or with Mitch. Yeah.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah. I think that you also got to add in the minutes that he would come in to play his natural position too. So
right.
So if you take that incredibly beautiful math equation you just put together, you probably got to add another 5 to 7 minutes of power forward time, or what it might be.
Right.
So, taking in for OG or something like that. But I'm expecting, before that part of my phone, I'm expecting like a leadership game out of Mikal tonight. I really feel it. I feel like he's gonna have a real good game, as well as Josh Hart. Josh has been playing good basketball, but he's due for in my eyes, especially again. Listen, you said you beat me to one thing. This is one of our main vicious rivalries from back in the days. Drag off the court, fist fight rivalries. Now, this younger core might not be part of that, but you best believe that that's known. It's known. So you don't take them lightly. And I really do. I see a 25 plus game at least for Mikhail, and I would like to see Josh hit a nice high level triple double tonight. I can see him do it, and I think it'd be good for him because there's a lot of energy out there right now. We're towards the end of the year. We're at that big push, and we're playing the teams that Devon was talking about. So they know all that stuff right now, and we're playing Miami at the Garden. It's so nice to be home. It's so nice not to have a 10:30 game.
Mm.
Well, listen, let me. I
know.
Yeah, not me to cut you off. Not me to cut you off. We only got 5 minutes. I want to let G Money get in here and just G Money, what's good, my man? Good, my brother, what's going on with you?
What's shaking and baking?
Good to see you. Good to see you. What's going on? Good to see you again, my brothers from another mothers. What's shaking and baking, cool cats? I mean, what's shaking and baking? Please smash and crush your likes for Man Divine. Please smash and crush your likes for Knicks Real Talk. Come on, it's free, it's easy. All you have to do is just get your finger and just click, boop, that like button. I mean, hopefully we could be the kryptonite to the Sachi superhero today. I think Knicks will come out with fire and desire in their eyes, and I think the Knicks are gonna wipe the floor with the Heat tonight, though, because Miami right now is stuck in the abyss at this point, though, on a 7-game slide in the other way. So I think the Knickerbockers are gonna give them a good butt kicking tonight, though.
Yeah, I agree, man. Coming off a loss too, and like I said, these cats fight for something, man. They fight for something. The wins is important right now for the Knicks, and not that you worry about who gonna catch you, not gonna catch you, because I'm not worried about them. I just want them to get and clinch fast. You know, what I mean, get this shit out the way. You know what I mean? Because the faster you clinch, the better it is.
Mm-hmm.
We just go out there and cross teeth and dot out tonight. I think tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I think the Knicks go out there and shoot the 3-ball well. I think they're gonna have to definitely try to go hard at their wings guy. To me, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Wiggins. I think Mikhail and Anunoby them should go hard at these dudes. You know what I mean? They other than Bam Adebayo, my man, they're not a physical presence down there. I got the New York Knicks tonight, ladies and gentlemen, 117 to 1. Their defense players so good. I got the New York Knicks tonight, 117 to 105. 117, 105. Our defense been playing top 3 in the NBA in the last 5 games. I don't see nothing changing 5 hours.
Yeah. Control the pace, grab your rebounds, shoot your free throws, shoot over 36% from 3-point land, over 28 assists per the game to play team basketball. Tonight is definitely a night that I want to see the Knicks get up more 3-point shots. I think the last game they had up under 25 3-point shots. Let's kick it up a little bit. Let's get up to 32, 35. Let's start winging some threes out there. I know we're missing it because Jalen Brunson puts on 8. So if you add that 8 with the 24, you know what I mean, that's 30 something. And that's pretty much it. I got the Knicks winning tonight. I really want to keep them under 105. So I'm going to go New York Knicks 113, Miami Heat 103.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to Ron. Ron, what's good, man? We got to shout out to OG, man. Salute up, Ron. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in, my brother. Real talk. We do need a victory. Jay Choden, real quick, give me your thoughts. I'm going to let G Money close it out, being that he came in only a few minutes ago. So give me your thoughts about quick game, and I'll let my man get it popping.
I would like to see our defense, our bench, and I would like to see a couple lobs. I think that we missed a few on the last game, and I would like to see a few of them tonight. I would like to see one definitely for Mitch and one maybe for Cat. I got, and hit those free throws, please. They're free. I got we can beat this team, man. I'm gonna go 118 to 98.
Dang.
118-98.
Okay.
I feel you.
That's it.
I feel you.
All right, turn it
All
up.
right.
Yeah, turn it up.
Hey, we held the other team under this. Why can't we hold this team under 100?
That's facts.
Fact.
That's facts. Real quick, can I tell you why? Like I said, man, you put Deuce right on Tyler Hero, then you put Anunoby on Bam Adebayo, and then I believe my man, real quick, Duncan Rouse ain't nothing but a 3-point shooter. I think Mikal can handle that. I agree with you on that one, Jay Chosen. I could definitely see that happen. But real quick, before I give it to J Money, let him close out. Let me give you some scores out here. Crim's Dad got 105.99. Nick Yak got 112.105. Chris Rowe got 115.99. I like all them scores right there. So who you said Chris Rowe got 115.99, so he under the 100 mark, him and Crim's Dad. So let's see how it goes.
You know what I love about this right now, though, Devon? I'm sorry, G Money. Everybody's seeing the defense coming. Everybody's seeing that we want to keep. Everybody that left those chats and all that stuff. Everybody's starting to see the defense like we talk about. I'm sorry, G Money.
Yeah, go ahead, G Money. Give me a thought, close it out, my brother, and all that good stuff, my man.
You're good.
So what you think?
Right. Well, it's pretty simple. Let's hope that the kitchen will not stay hot tonight. Hopefully we can extinguish the heat tonight. It's pretty simple. Just attack the cup, get Bam away from the paint. And if I were New York, I would either A, put OG on the South Beach superheroes, what I call him, Tyler Hero, or B, trap him. Don't let Tyler Hero go cook for Cocoa Puffs. Don't let him go off tonight. Get the ball out of Tyler Hero's hands, and there's somebody else to beat you. There are Hotcats to beat you. There are Wiggins to beat you. Don't let Hero or Bam go nuts tonight. And, just push the pace, crash the glass, and dive like there's no tomorrow. And we should be able to take advantage of our South Beach foes. So that's the thing. So I'm going New York 117-105, same score board as you, Shy. Divine, excuse me.
Yep, yeah, real talk, man. I love to hold them under that, what they were talking about, that defense. But yo, Nick's Roy, you're a fool for that one, bro. He got 107.32. Nick World, you're in a good way, my brother, in a good way. But yo, listen, we appreciate everybody coming in, man. Thank y'all. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button before you leave the door. Let's go and get this victory, man. Get us to 43-24. We go out to San Antonio on Wednesday. Try to get to 44-24. We own something in New York. This team 20 games over 500, and everybody else thinks it ain't even close. Everybody else don't even got double-digit wins like we do. With the Bucks or the Indiana Pacers or the Detroit Pistons, none of them. They not even at 20 wins over 500. We at 20 almost. Let's get it, man. Yo, appreciate everybody. Have a good night. Thank y'all for coming in. Right. Yeah, man. Peace.
Peace.
118-98. Let's do it.
Yeah. Yo, Devon, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you one. Up in the black Silverado, stop and get some petrol to hit the metro on full throttle. Across the Gospels, we in the Mecca bottleneck. On 32nd, what is Bible, see Sharon flexing. Posted up like sticky note. You can smell the icky in the air like hickory smoke. Carotene, we well represented. We on that Nick shit. You can smell it, so please don't step in it. Cause the burner cooking with gas. The cat in the alley, dig up to your team trash. Getting that cash ready for DoorDash and make a splash. But they moving slow before the pregame show. No cash, so here's what's on tap. But God, no talking five. And report, keep my boo in the chat. Interacting with your man, them. It's a brand in front of the camera, there's a picture. Catch and snap back to fit the cat, so we lick dripping. They feel, we fit the description. It's the OG, Olan, and Anunoby. Me and my man Brody, we run your fire TV, that's Cody.
It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. Real talk.